My name is Michael McKeever. I am a South Florida playwright, living and working in the South Florida region, and the writer of 37 Postcards. 37 Postcards is a very important play for me for a number of reasons. It was the third play that I wrote in the history of the plays that I've written, but it was the first play to get published. It was the first play that I wrote to get produced in Europe. It first played in Berlin and was a very successful production, and then from that production it transferred to Vienna, and that was a smash. And as a result of that, the theaters in Europe learned of my name and started asking for more of my work. It means the world to me that 37 Postcards is coming back to South Florida, because it's been about 20 years since this first was produced in this region, and it's very exciting to see where it all started. Because I've grown as I have as a writer, it's really interesting for me to come back and see where my mind was, where my humor was back at the very beginning when I first wrote this play. This play was first produced in 1997 down at New Theater in Miami, and it was only the third play that I'd ever written, and I was just really learning my ability and really learning about how to land a joke, and more important than anything else, I learned how to hide drama underneath comedy. And that's something that 37 Postcards I think does really well, is that underneath this comedy is a very poignant family drama. I've been very fortunate because I've had my work done off Broadway and in big theaters or in regions around the country and in Europe, but there's something really beautiful about a small space and a really intimate theater, because the experience for the audience is you're right there with the actors. You feel what they're feeling because you're so close, because you're right there where you can actually reach out and touch them. There's something very personal and special for me about that theater, because it's where I started, and I think it's a place where you really can have a connection with the actors and the story on stage. I get my inspiration for my plays everywhere. Every day. This interview is going to inspire me to write something new about an interview. I mean, I've always found that the world is a great place just to pull from. People say, well, do you ever reference books or things like that? I said, no, I just walk outside. Hey, this is Michael McKeever, and I would love for you to come out here to the Main Street Players in beautiful Miami Lakes and check out my play, 37 Postcards.